Well, here I am. What now, Cappy?
You forgot already?
Hey, it took almost an hour to get up here, Cappy, and Lucky and me's been dodging hungry Meebas the whole way. Honestly, I'm surprised Lucky made it this far.
Floaty Meebas!
Just open the auxiliary panel near the nose of the ship, plug in the highly experimental Spitronian laser splitter, and destroy that blasted giant Meeba before it wrecks the saucy curmudgeon's paint job.
Sounds too easy.
It's a piece of cake. Would I lie to you?
Are we counting the time you sent me to Planet Sludgefew because Dr. Zaniac needed a muck sample from a 50-foot tall sludge muck beast and then missed all my communicator screams for help?
There was a lot of interference from the Nickelodeon Nebula, I told you.
Or what about the time the ship was under attack by the Blingons and you sent me and Flip out in a shuttlecraft to fend them off while the curmudgeon escaped? The shuttle you gave us had no weapons on it, you know.
A minor oversight on my part, but that's not important right now. This is not at all like the other suicide missions I've sent you on. Trust me. We're all rooting for you. Captain Burnham out.
Was that laughter I heard in the background? Oh well, I suppose I better pop that Meeba so I can go back to bed. What this scene desperately needs is some appropriate music. Fortunately, I just happen to have some in me suit. That's more like it. Come on, Lucky.
Yay!
Hello, and welcome to a new LP. This one is Limey, Lizard, Waste Wizard. And that's really how this game just starts. This game was requested by Shiv Shikaru for completing or winning the LowBiasGaming Super Spec V-Ball Challenge. And I guess I am now on a point-and-click adventure request kick. Honestly, before this LP, I'd never even heard of this game before, so this is going to pretty much be blind. In fact, it's totally blind. I hope you're all terrified, because I know I am. Alright, well, let's start looking around at things. There's an Eggy Meeba, a Meteor Meeba, a Steak Meeba, a Scary Giant Meeba, a Mini Meeba, a Viewport, Access Port, Solar Antenna, Lucky Limey, and PFC Limey Little. I have a Save button, a Load button, a Quit button. Give Lucky an order, Hydro Spanner, TM, Scanatron, Spitronian Laser, Cable, Massive Sausage, Barnum's Metal, Empty Sauce Bottle, Smiley on a Stick, TM, and Limey's Hat.
Looks like the captain has a nice view of our impending doom. Looks like the...
Lucky's ever-present grin splits his face nearly in two. He's clearly oblivious to the massive danger you are facing.
In space, no one can hear you toot, which is probably a good thing right now. Well, if it ain't a little Meeba chewing on the ship. He's cute. This Meeba looks like an Arcturian steak. Yummy. Stop staring at me. Looks like he's coming in for a crash landing. I just hope he ain't coming this way. He looks rather like an egg that's gone off. Solar ants are energy collectors designed to help power the ship. They're all over the curmudgeon. The whole bloody reason they sent me up here. It's secured with a hex ring.
Okay. Excuse me. Let's see if I can hydro spin actually before I do that.
Me trusty hydro spanner. Good for fixing broke things and breaking fixed things. And throwing at things what annoy me. I can use this personal communicator to order Lucky about. Whether or not he's actually capable of following those orders is another thing. My Scanatron. I can use it to analyse things. Dr. Zaniac's really outdone himself this time. I wonder if it'll work though. Some cable old Zaniac gave me for powering the laser. This is a sausage I nicked from the galley and exposed to element Z to distract the waste rats. It's a long story, but the sausage still looks delicious.
Element Z?
Starfasts are such pinch pennies they give out plastic medals. This one's for dubious bravery during the digestive war. I could use the last of the sauce as lubricant. I had a real moment of genius with this thing. It completely distracted Cappy so I could nick his medal. Yeah, I never go anywhere without it.
Alright, now let's try and hex open this thing.
There we are. Oh, please. The blooming thing's been messed up and drained of power. Probably by that bloody little Meeba. Now what am I supposed to do?
Pretty right.
What?
Pretty right.
You mean the solar ant? That's just an energy collector. Now keep it down. I'm trying to figure out a way to get us out of this mess alive.
Can I give you some cable?
That ain't gonna do anything by itself.
Okay. Can I send you to the pretty light?
Lucky? See if you can reach that antenna.
Okay.
Oh, you stupid git. I didn't mean leap for it. Well, looks like I'm on my own. Again.
Oops.
I name me creation the span line. Here goes nothing. I better stay put till I decide what to do with this cable. Hooking up a solar collector to an energy output panel might make the entire universe come undone. Or it might just break the generator, and I'm scared of the dark. Blast! This solar antenna's just a collector. It won't power this laser at all.
Zap the Meeba.
Alright, you bloody Meeba. Time to give back all that energy you've been stealing. That's done him.
I know that sound effect.
Hooking up a solar or it might just break... Let's see if I can shake the line loose. There we are. Now to reel in the cable. Got it.
That worked.
As much as I'd like to, I don't think I can just ram the laser into the port and have it work. I just undo this knot and presto! Easy. There we are.
That's weird. So I have to right click it to interact inside the inventory. I have to left click if it's not in the inventory.
There's still no power. Yes, it's going to work. It's working. Bloody cheap, it still ain't working. I've half a mind to take me spanner to this thing and be done with it.
Can I scan it? Auxiliary power port status working. Too far away. So done working. Solar antenna or solar ants are used for collecting stray light and electrical energies around the ship to help power the saucy curmudgeon. The added energy extends ship battery lifetime by up to 1.5 years.
Get on with it.
Target 2 largest.
Now you
cats.
tell me. Oh, the bloody...
Okay, let's spanner it.
That's it. I've had enough. That'll fix you. What do you know? It did fix it. Hooray! It's time to connect this incredibly dangerous experimental laser up. Time to plug this thing in. Alright, you single-celled aura. Let's see if you can digest Spitronian laser. It's working. Dr. Zaniac actually made something that works for once. You're going down, hideous gigantic Meeba. Cappy, the Spitronians just started beeping at me. Should I be worried?
Certainly not. Dr. Zaniac assures me that the laser only beeps when it's overheating.
Oh. Wait, did you say overheating?
Relax, PFC Limey. It's just a precaution to notify the user that the gun is approaching safety limits.
So what does it mean when the gun starts glowing?
I'll consult with Dr. Zaniac. The doctor sends his condolences, compliments on a job well done.
What about the laser?
Oh, he mentioned to me earlier that in his haste he'd forgotten to make an off switch. I should have told you earlier, but you know my memory.
The plug's fused to the laser. Bloody hell.
Huh.
I think I've just discovered a new frontier of horrific pain.
Star Force.
Where is that pitiful excuse for a worker?
Uh-oh, the boss. Better cheese it.
Aha! Where do you think you're going, Limey Wizard?
Nuts. I was just going to get me grime gun. Yeah. You know how it is in the disposer sub-level. A fella can't get a thing done without his grime gun. So I'll just pop off and...
You used that trick on me a week ago, imbecilic reptile.
Are you sure it was me, you see? Lots of blokes work on this sub-level. Heck, it could have been Flip.
Don't try to confuse me. I have perfect memory. And I've seen to it that you have a spare set of tools handy, just in case.
Figures, you sidewinding.
What was that? Come closer so I can hear you clearly. Now, I've been going over your performance record and...
My what?
Your performance record.
Oh, record. Right.
That's what I say. According to Panda, you have been absent from work no fewer than 25 times this solar month alone.
I could see me not working 20 days, but 25? You've got the wrong bloke, Gov.
Stop interrupting! Panda is incapable of mistakes, which is why she will be monitoring this loom to make sure you do your job. Furthermore, if you try to leave this loom before your shift ends, I will be notified. And then I will pass on your record to Captain Belknap. He'll find a suitable punishment for your indiscretions.
Wow. Holy racism, Batman.
It's the old chump. Do I police you while you work?
Ha! A white glade employee policing an age glade.
It could happen. Remember that parallel universe where I was the captain of the Drunken Parrot?
That sheep was a garbage scow. Even in that universe, you were at bottom end of food chain.
Come to think of it, the me in that universe was a bit of a knob. He wouldn't even give me some crisps when I was starving.
Just get your buttocks in gear, fat boy, or else you'll be shaving the captain's bunions with the other Z-Glades.
Ever consider some sensitivity courses, Issy?
Make sure he does his job, Panda, starting with that match by the display.
Of course.
And stop calling me Hissy!
This is just great. Well, I suppose I could get started after a nap.
And I can inform Mr. Hissington that you are sleeping on the job.
Or I could get some work done right now.
Okay.
Nothing says 11s is like a meat pie from Dubious 11.
Initial scans indicate that particular meat pie has been in storage for 1.27245 galactic standard years.
Aged to perfection and all for me.
Furthermore, at least 2 separate strains of bacteria are thriving within it.
All for me.
Foreign biomass detected. Composition H2508C4. Highly corrosive. Threat level pentasoil. Results found. Was it a survey subpanel? Space.
Must not be a waste back there after all. There's no way I could lift that, let alone fit it in me overalls. I really don't know what this is. People throw away the strangest things. Some bloke left his lunch pail here. Looks like someone left their lunch pail behind. And what's this? An LCD. My LCD. I was wondering where you'd gotten off to. Bloody thieves. Can't trust nobody on this ship. It's empty, aside from a half-eaten Limburger and horseradish sandwich. I wondered where me LCD had got off to. Now I can have proper tea again.
You will remember to wash it first.
Yeah, sure. Panda would probably just have it deducted from me wages. Blimey, someone had a notice behind that pipe. Let's see here.
S. Duty roster. S. Shane. Crew chief. S. Craig. LL. G. Francisco. Mr. H. T. Chris. G. David. PTV. Audrey. AI.
Blimey, I don't know any of these blokes. They must be new.
That's what's in the credits.
Blimey, if it ain't a service panel. Blimey, if it ain't a service panel. I'm clueless about what it's for.
You're tempted to open this panel, but don't have a clue what it's for.
I seem to have all of me parts. The viewport doesn't open like a window, which I'm fairly certain's a good thing. I can't really do much to an image, not that I haven't tried. Panda, the ship's bloody computer personality. She's got it in for me. The surface is polished to perfection.
Don't meddle with the display. It's the only method Just leave it alone.
The status display screen for the waste disposer. It's large enough to be seen from across the room while I'm enjoying lunch. Everything appears to be working fine. You gotta love a job where you're paid nothing to stand on your tootsies for 8 hours in front of a ruddy console.
If you had not spent all your time spinning in your chair, they would not have taken it away.
Chair racing is a completely legitimate sport. Besides, Flip challenged me, and I never turned down a challenge. If I've really got to get into the waste disposer, this is the way.
You have work here to complete, PFC Limey.
Nag, nag, nag. I might be able to clean that goop up with my hands.
That would be one of the more moronic actions you've performed lately.
Oh, Panda?
What is it, PFC Limey? I'm busy cataloguing offences this quarter, starting with you.
Well, this pile of crud isn't my fault.
The crud, to which you refer, is in fact a Class C biohazard. Approaching it with your usual lack of common sense could prove fatal.
I'll take that under advisement, that cow. Why not? If this cup can handle the doc's concoctions, it can handle anything. There we are, 1 cup full of goop. I'd better be careful with this. That goop's right in my way. Not sure if I can avoid it. The steam shooting out of this pipe makes a pleasant little tune. The steam shooting pushing on it would probably just break it. If that gauge ever hits the red, that's a good time to find the nearest large object to hide behind. Last time there was an overheat, PFC Flip got covered in filth. In theory, if the waste disposer overheats, these levers can adjust the volume of steam to return the system to normal again. I've never seen it actually work before.
Your crewmates have said the same of you.
Oh ha ha, belly laugh. That's odd, there's a huge section of the wall missing. What's this about, Panda?
Routine maintenance. Some wiring needed repairs, and PFC Flip reported hearing muffled screams coming from inside the wall. Of course, you would already know this if you read the duty logs, or even, Great Tortoise forbid, showed up for work.
Always gotta get your nails in, don't ya? Why don't you go chew some virtual bamboo or something? I'd better walk around that goop first. I seem to... Let's see what's back here. There's nothing inside. Busting those lights would just get me pay docked. I don't make much, but I gotta have me meat pies. Looks like a storage container built into the wall. I sure hope this thing don't have teeth. Ow! The son of a bit me!
Undefined.
What the heck is Error 376? Thanks an heap, Scannatron.
Species: Podarcis, Lamius lasius. Origin: planet Cocknivore. Podarcis Lamius lasius is a specific subrace of lizard biped which exhibits average to high intelligence and a gift of collecting and hoarding seemingly useless items. Members of the Lamius lasius family are typically identified by their pot bellies and extreme laziness, exploiting their tendency to hold the most mundane of jobs. Threat level: lousy. Lizards of this family are typically verbose, excitable, and are more fond of sleeping than working, though they can be fierce in a pinch.
It's worth a try. There must be something useful in that box, and I just can't resist a good rummage. That's right, because Limey ain't afraid of no goo. Well, there was that one time I had to fight a pack of vicious waste rats barehanded and naked. Gosh, something sure smells good. Oh.
Well, that certainly saves me a lot of paperwork.
Aww. Moron. What? But I pushed the save button. Didn't I? Well, I guess that's it for the first attempt. Whoops. We'll be back next time, folks. Toodaloo. I'm playing a game!